Introduction to Kali Linux Purple. As you know, Kali Linux Purple is the flavor of standard Kali Linux, and it was introduced last year 13th of March 2023. The Kali Linux team announced the availability of new version. They call them Kali Linux Purple. And the main goal to introduce this Kali Linux Purple for defensive security. So this is a new flavor of Kali Linux standard, and the main purpose is the defensive security. So this new Kali Linux Purple is the powerhouse of defensive security, which is designed to protect your data, information and resources. So this is the major difference between Kali Linux Standard and Kali Linux Purple. So this is the modified version of Kali Linux, which is designed for cyber defense. Because the Kali Linux is used for penetration testing, and we can use Kali Linux Standard for offensive activity, while this Kali Linux Purple is for defensive activity. So this is the key difference, that the Kali Linux provide defensive activity and defensive security, and it is a powerhouse of defensive security tool to protect your data and information. Both are open source, both have the same, almost the same thing, but this is the major difference beside the theme and color and all those stuff as well. So you can use this Kali Linux Purple for your operational environment for activity monitoring and attack detection, threat hunting, forensic and incident response. Now, if you check the interface, so interface is almost similar like a Kali Linux Standard. However, they are using purple theme, where you will find new icon and new look. The only thing is you can easily change your theme, your icon and everything as compared to Kali Linux Standard. Let me show you. So first we will go to Kali Linux Standard. So this is Kali Linux Standard, you can see. And now let's go back to Kali Purple. So you can see the screen is purple, and if you right click and you can go to desktop setting. So here you can change your folder, you can change your background, you can change your menu, you can change your icon, and you can do a lot of things other as well. So it's purple. And the major difference which I will show you now is identify, protect, detect, response and recover. So the application are different as compared to the standard one. However, we were discussing the interface. So interface is different than the standard one. Kali Linux Purple use purple theme with a new icon and to easy navigate and a new look. Now what is the major difference between Kali Linux and Kali Linux Standard and Kali Linux Purple? The first thing is the color. Kali Linux Standard is using different color. If you go to Kali Linux Standard, it's using different color, while Kali Linux Purple use purple theme. This is the first thing. Besides, there is many tool and resources which is different. Most of the things are same as well. Kali Linux Purple is for defensive security, while Kali Linux Standard is for offensive security operation. So in my opinion, this Kali Linux Purple has to call Kali Linux Blue, like a blue team. So the major difference, one of them is you can easily customize desktop environment in Kali Linux Purple. In standard one, you can also Kali Linux Standard, but it's so easy in the new Kali Linux Purple. Second, Kali Linux Purple introduced five domain of NIST cybersecurity framework, which are identify, protect, detect, response, and recover. So it's like a full-fledged security operation center, SOC, and they include 100 new tools, which is mainly used for the defensive security. I'm talking about Kali Linux Purple. So they introduced these 5 things. So let's go to show you. I already show you. So it's here. So I'm in the Kali Linux Purple. You will see identify, main identify tool, protect, detect, response, and recover. But if you go to standard, you will not find these tools there, because this is for offensive purpose and this one is for defensive purpose. It's like a SOC for monitoring and all those things as well. So both Kali Linux and Kali Linux Purple are powerful and widely used tool for cybersecurity professional. For you, you can use both. Both have a lot of tool, almost more than 600 tool which you can use, and both Kali Linux flavor, it can be Kali Linux standard, either Kali Linux Purple. You will find a lot of tool, but for which purpose you want to use. If you want for defensive purpose, then go for the Kali Purple. If you need offensive purpose, then go for Kali Linux standard. This is the major difference. And you can install many other tools as well. So here I mentioned Kali Purple focus network and system defense, security operation center, SOC. While Kali Linux standard one focus penetration testing, ethical hacking, and red teaming. Here you have blue teaming. Kali Purple is for blue teaming. This one is for red teaming. This one is for network and system defense. This one is for penetration testing, ethical hacking, and all those. So this was introduction to Kali Linux Purple and the major difference between Kali Linux and Kali Linux Purple.